Hello, welcome back again to Premium Designs. Today we are going to learn how to set our rulers to an original tape measure. So what I'm referring to is what our tailors and our seamstresses use to take measurements of their customers or their clients. So that's a tape measure. Alright, so in textile designing, we already know that you are designing purposely for a fabric print. Alright, so in this case, we are going to adjust our rulers here to match with an original tape measure so that we know what we are designing and how it will fit on a real fabric when it's printed. Alright, so without wasting much time, let's get started. So first, you have to go to edit, then you go to preferences. So if your preferences is not showing, you have this button here, same thing down here. So probably you want to scroll down and then you go to preferences. So from preferences you go to units and rulers. Alright, so we have in our new documents preset resolution, so we have our print resolution to be 200 here, and then we have our screen resolution to be 100 here. Alright, so the unit is in pixels per inch. So this resolution here is actually what we set when we were creating that design. You can either change it here or change it in your image resolution box. So this is our screen resolution, which means 100 pixels per our screen resolution equals 1 inch on a real tape measure. Alright, so let's say yours is not 100 here, you can switch to 100 pixels per inch, or let's say your unit here is in centimeters, pixels per centimeters, you can change to pixels per inches, and then you click OK. Alright, so when you click OK, you can see from the 0 to 1 here. When you are using your tape measure to measure the distance on your screen, you will see that it's more than 1 inch, meaning we've zoomed in on this image. So what you do is to go to view, print size, and then it zooms out. So when it zooms out, what you do now is to use your tape measure to measure the distance between your 0 and then 1 here. So when you measure and then it's equal, when you measure it's equal to your 1 inch, meaning you adjust your ruler to an actual 1 inch when you print a fabric. So what that means is, let's clear these rulers here. Alright, so what that means is that from between this 0 and this 1 here, this is an inch of your fabric when you print. So within an inch you will find this design there, meaning if you are to print this design within 2 inches, you find these designs in the 2-inch fabric you print. Alright, so if you measure your 0 to 1 here and it's not equal to your tape measuring 1 inch, you can still adjust it by going to edit, references, and then you go to unit and rulers. So here at unit and rulers, you can change your screen resolution here to say 105. Okay, so you don't have to input big numbers there, you have to go slowly. So 100 first, if it doesn't fit 105, if it doesn't fit 110, so on. So if 110 is more than your 1 inch, you reduce it to, let's say, 108. So so let's say I'm to change this. So let's say we are to change our units here. All right, so if I'm to change my unit here to, say, 105 pixels per inch. All right, so in this case, what I added to 100, which is 5 pixels, haven't affected our ruler yet. So what you have to do again is go to view, and then you go to print size. So it's now having an effect on what we did on our design. So we can see that there's some increments in our ruler here. Right, so we don't want that. Mine is already set. So I'll go back to my unit and rulers and go back to 100. So if yours 100 is too small, you can change to 105 till you get yours correct. Right, so this brings us to the end of today's video. We learned how to set our rulers according to an inch of our tape measure, which we can also call setting our print size in textile design. Alright, if this video is or was helpful to you, kindly give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share the video, and then comment. If you have any submission or any suggestion, you can leave it in the comment section. Have a nice day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.